Hey guys, Wayne Sutton here. Welcome to another episode of the Coach's Corner here at Prosper with Wayne. I'm here with my friend, one of my students, one of my brothers in Christ, Derek Frazier, and Coach Derek Frazier. So, Derek, glad to have you on board, man. Thanks for jumping on. And we wanted to just glad to have you on, man. Glad to have you on. So those who follow us, we train and certify life coaches, and we help people set up marketing plans. Now, Derek came on with us when we just had the life coach rapid launch certification program. Since then, we've opened up the Wealthy Coach. But I've talked to Derek a lot, trying to help him step through that process of getting certified to people he's going to serve, and really just excited. He called me the other day and said, I've got 13 clients, first launch. And just before the interview, he said, hey, one more came on today. So we've got 14 clients in this first launch. So this is really important, guys, because here's what I always tell people, you're getting paid to change people's lives. If you're going to change people's lives, get paid for it so you can afford to have the time. And so, Derek, I'm really glad to have you on board, man. Let me just ask you, and I know you're new going into the coaching field, but I know that you've got a lot of experience. You've been speaking. And even I want people to know this, everything you've done in your past comes over to the future. You are a prophetic coach, counselor, you're an author, and everything that we do, we bring into our coaching, and that's really important. So tell me, in your own words, what does it mean to be a coach? Because you tell people, hey, I'm a coach, and some people think that there's a lot of different mindsets around coaching and what a coach looks like. What is a coach to Derek?
A coach is a person who actually comes alongside a person who is desiring. For my particular niche, I'm a breakthrough coach, a breakthrough prophetic coach, and so just to give you a backstory with me, I operated, and I still do, in prophetic ministry for 6 or so years, and the Lord began to convict me in recent months, actually, beginning of this year, to transition from just releasing personal prophecies to people so that they can war with the words on their own, to actually coming alongside people and helping them come to a place of breakthrough. And so that's what a coach does. And in 2 Chronicles 20:20, it talks about how you believe the Lord your God, you'll be established. You believe his prophets, you prosper. That word prosper in the Hebrew literally means come to a place of breakthrough. And so that's always been my heart, to help a person come to a place of breakthrough. So when I was just prophesying, some people got breakthrough, some are still striving for that, but coming alongside a person is what a coach does. It's like a mentor. It's like a discipler. It's the person who has been there, who's already gone down the path that the person you're coaching has desire to go down. And so you walk them along the path and help them come to a place of breakthrough. And so that's what I would say a coach is.
That's awesome. That's awesome. Yeah, you're right, man. I know when I've in ministry, because we're both ministers, telling somebody the word, whether it's a prophetic word or it's the written word, but sometimes we've got to walk with people through that path. And I remember, Derek, what I've told a lot of you guys that have come on board with me, coaches that are Christians, one thing that really connects with me is the story of the Good Samaritan. What did he do? Here's the guy he's beat up, he's over in the ditch. And the Good Samaritan brings him out and takes care of him, puts him up in the Hotel 6 and says, hey, I'll come back and take care, check on you. That's really, though, counseling. That's really counseling somebody. That's serving somebody, meeting them where they're at. Yeah. We don't see the word coach per se in the Bible. We do see counselor. But that coach, I believe, is when he comes back and he says, hey, I'm glad you're okay now, but where were you heading? What's your destiny? What's your purpose? So I believe God's got us all. Yeah. I know that he's given us a divine purpose. And we need to counsel sometimes, but then we need to go forward. Because there's people, and you know this, Derek, there's people that fight battles every day. And then those who take off, they don't fight defense, they take offense and move forward and break through. And that's really where we got to be. So, but man, I'm glad to have you on board with 14 clients in your first launch. We won't get into money. That's not everybody's business, but it means a lot of money. It means thousands of dollars, and they're really able to help you to launch to the next level and hopefully very soon go full time as a coach. That's our goal. So, that's what my initial everything that's within me. I want people to go full time as quick as possible. So I'm asking every one of you watching this, if you're not a student, pick up the book, lifecoachlifestyle.com, read the book, hop on the phone with me. Let me explain what coaching is. We have a rapid launch certification program. We also have now, in just the last few months, we opened up the Wealthy Coach. And so the Wealthy Coach is how to get $10,000 a month in the first 90 days and move up from there. So, Derek, I know you're working with a number of students now, 14 students. So what is your biggest advice to, number one, a new coach, and then number two, somebody thinking about coaching? What's your biggest advice to those?
I think the first thing that an aspiring coach should realize is that you do have the goods. Initially, when you break into this particular field, you may feel inadequate, or you may feel like you're not qualified to coach somebody. You're not qualified to take somebody from point A to point B. But you are. I would encourage you to trust the training, trust your own experiences, and trust that you have to just provide your clients with as many resources as possible. I know for me, I want to make sure, I've heard this in marketing quite often, to under promise and over deliver. So it's really important to me to give my clients as much value as possible, because they've invested their hard-earned money into you. They believe in you. And so you just want to do things as excellently as possible for the sake of the client.
Yeah. Now, what about somebody they're thinking about hiring a coach? Maybe they've never hired a coach, don't know what to expect. What would you say to them?
For somebody who's thinking about hiring a coach, you should definitely do it. I was at lunch today talking to a friend of mine, and she was, not to go into too much depth, but she was just talking about her relationship with her husband and Downs and so forth. And I was listening to that, and I was just listening to her, just the struggle that she's having in that particular situation. And my thought was, this man that she's talking about, he sounds like a good guy, but he has blind spots, and he would really benefit from having a coach. Coaching, if you have a coach in your life, it really brings accountability into play. It causes you to be conscientious of your goals and take concerted steps towards accomplishing those goals that you set for yourself. So I would highly recommend somebody getting a coach. Sure.
Yeah, I always tell people, your blind spots, you said it the best. Having somebody else that's been trained, that can see and go through. So, Derek, man, we're going to keep up with you. We're going to get you to that full-time. We're going to get you to that beyond full-time income, so you can change more lives. And I always tell people, be unapologetic about earning a great income when you're changing lives. A doctor is unapologetic that they get a great income because they save lives. Well, we're doing the same thing. We're changing lives, transforming lives. And the more income that you bring, this is just for my coaches, if you bring in more income, it gives you more time to serve that client. You bring in more income, it gives you more ability to go educate yourself and go to the trainings and do what's necessary. So if any of you are watching this and you're not a coach yet, pick up the book, lifecoachlifestyle.com. It's absolutely free. Go through the process. See if this is for you or not. And if you say, Wayne, I've heard enough. I've been following you long enough. I'm ready to jump on in. LetMeInToday.com. Real simple, LetMeInToday.com. When you go there, that kind of bypasses the videos and the webinars and everything, takes you right straight into let's get going now. Need a little more information, then go over to the website and grab that as well, Prosper with Wayne. But here's what I want every one of you to do. If you're a coach or not a coach yet, if you just found this by accident, I want you to go over to Coach Derek Frazier, pick up his book, Shift. It's an ebook you can pick up. Just put in your name, email address, get his book, go through the process, get in touch with Derek. I know this man personally. We've been brothers in Christ and friends for years, Derek, and I know your heart. I know your commitment to people, and I know it would serve people well to get in touch with you. So, thanks, Derek. Any parting thoughts, Derek, on this? First of all, again, congratulations. 14 clients, guys, thousands upon thousands, changing lives, and going to go full-time very, very soon. But any parting thoughts?
I just encourage everybody who's listening to this and watching this, that if you feel a call and a pull in this direction, just to go for it. This is definitely the time in the season to go for what's in your heart, and you have the support. You have Coach Wayne here. You have people like myself, and who will support you in this endeavor. So the training is there, the heart is there, the drive is there, the support is there. So absolutely go for it, for sure.
Awesome. All right, guys. Appreciate you. Derek, I appreciate you.
Thank you.
Guys, again, thanks for following us. This is your first time being here. Hit the subscribe button, hit the share button, and we'll be back again with another coach and the Coach's Corner. It's what we love to do. The Coach's Corner, bring other coaches that are changing lives, transforming lives. God bless.